Hello guys, welcome back to another UCP match. So,
choose your adversary.
I'm going to throw in a Richard here because he is a pro at throwing.
On my honor, I pledge allegiance.
Okay, these teams seem interesting enough.
Sides are drawn.
Actually going to put Pig down there. Yeah, that looks good to me. So, whoops. In the top left corner we have Snake. Next to Snake is a Pig. Next to Pig is Wazir. Beneath that is another Snake. Then we've got Pig in the bottom right. Unfortunately, Richard has this castle. It's not going to help him in this matchup. In fact, it's going to hinder him horribly. So we've got Richard in the bottom centre. Then we've got Longarm in the bottom left. Then we've got Abbot just above the Longarm. Hopefully you do enjoy this one. At the moment, I'm doing a mix of Crusader UCP and Crusader Definitive Edition videos, and that's just what it is for right now. I'm wanting to use a bit more Richard because I haven't really used him that much for a long time. He's great. Now he's one of the most entertaining lords to play with because he throws so hard. Okay. It's no surprise that the snakes are struggling, by the way. I mean, they're not in good positions. They're next to pigs. I put Longarm here because he's so useless normally. I'm hoping that he'll be able to last a little bit longer with his ally next to him. Although, whether that's the case or not, especially as Richard is not attacking the Abbot for some reason. Yeah. Interesting choice from Richard. And again, he is certainly one of the biggest throwing lords in this game. As much as I do like him. Certainly not one of the worst lords. In fact, Richard is, I've said this many times, he's the strongest attacking lord in the game. And I'd stand by that. That's a pig killed snake. Yeah, always bound to happen. Yeah, I would say he's the strongest attacking lord. Wolf would be a stronger attacking lord if he didn't have his negative fear bonus. Although, like his castles where he's got positive fear bonus. I think that's just with UCP, with the different castles. He's not really that great. Just because they change it up so much. So yeah, I'd definitely say he's the best attacker. I'm surprised, well, I'm not really surprised that Wazir is struggling so much, but I'm surprised that Wazir is not doing better when he's placed next to a snake. Now I'm surprised Richard's doing so well considering this castle kind of sucks. He's not using his mangonel properly. His ally's terrible. Although, I mean, I really like Longarm. Despite everything. But it does frustrate me to no end that his recruitment speed is glacial. Right? I just don't understand. It seems like every other lord, well, Richard and Snake, not Snake, Richard and Longarm definitely don't do brilliantly in UCP. Both kind of get screwed over a little bit. It's the recruitment speed more than anything. Where was the Abbot? Oh, he's here, yeah. Sorry. I'm surprised the Abbot's doing so poorly as well. Although, I guess he does take a while to set up anyway. But however, the difference is Abbot is insane in the late game.
A message from the Wazir. We are weak. We will be strong.
No, I don't think you will. I think you're gonna die. Actually. I mean, he survived that attack. Well, come on. But yeah, he's not living another attack. And again, the pig is not looking brilliant either. So if we look at things just by the stats, Wazir struggling the most. It's impressive how well the pig is doing. The snake, I'm surprised he still has so much gold, considering how much he's been attacked. Yeah, the blue pig is going to go down fairly soon. And in fact, Snake might be the one to finish off Wazir. I'm not sure. Yeah, but seems to have composed himself a little bit. Still not looking too good. All the action is over this way though, so I think it's going to be Wazir going down now. Yeah. Before the pig. Pig is going down too, surely. Although Richard is absolutely destroying his own units with these catapults. And that's another thing with Richard. He really does screw himself over with his own siege. Like, I know other lords do, although no other lord seems to do it as badly as Richard. You know, it's like, let's throw carcasses. I know all lords do this, but it's like, let's throw carcasses at the gatehouse and then let's put all our units over by it just to see what happens. It's frustrating. Okay. Well, I would say that Richard is in some trouble. Although, having said that, those units did just change course and go after the Abbot, so maybe he's not in as much trouble as I thought he is. Or thought he was. Having said that though, like as I've said before about this castle, it's bad because it's got poor defense, plus it's so large that every time it's attacked, easy to attack, hard to defend. It just costs him so much in gold buying this stone. He kind of needs his gatehouse to be this way. Just get that stone in quicker. Although he does have... oh no, he's only got the one there. Yeah, not looking too good for him. Although I must say it's looking shockingly good for this team. Now I do also realise that I put Longarm in a very favourable position. But you see, he's still not doing much. I actually think that Richard is in serious danger of dying. Yeah, he is. The thing is, if someone can set Richard on fire, probably the snake, let's be honest. It would be... I'm not going to say it would be game over, but it would be more or less the end of the road for him. I don't know how he would recover from that situation. Okay. See, Longarm recruits so slowly that he still hasn't killed the Abbot. Despite the fact that he can get swordsman. He just... you see, and he's got that much gold. He's just not doing anything with it. looks like Snake is now going after the Abbot. Didn't do a very good job of that. Surprising, because Snake is usually quite good on the offensive. And the Abbot is actually in a position where he can start to gain power. However, I don't think that Abbot would beat the pig.
We are under attack.
Richard is having an awful time of it. I think part of the reason why he's alive though is because he's got the Abbot here, inadvertently protecting him. Snake is definitely one to watch here, as is the pig. The pig is actually in an incredibly dominant position. He's being left alone, he's got all these resources, he's got his gatehouse facing this way so it's quick for him to get him in. He's got the land for the dairy farms, he's got a lot of gold. I don't know. Like, there is a good chance that pig takes this whole thing out. Oh, Abbot's out of gold. And it shouldn't surprise me, I suppose. And pig is attacking Richard again. No, he's going for Abbot now. It's always odd when they change their minds like that. Okay, and Abbot is going after the snake, who he will probably kill. I mean, the problem with Snake is always... Oh, never mind. He got afraid and he's rushing back. But yeah, as I say, the big problem with Snake is he's got no real infantry defense, right? So he's just got these archers. Those pikes would have caused massive damage to Snake. Probably would have killed. Right, the Abbot's looking strong now. I know he's not got that many units, but what he does have... what he has is decent quality. Plus he can just keep pumping those monks whilst he's got his cathedral still up. Longarm has to take care of that soon. Yeah, Richard is out of gold, Snake and Abbot and Longarm too. So Pig's the only one with gold. I just don't understand why Richard is doing this. Attacking this single thing instead of going for this. Again though, UCP, it's an improvement, but in some ways it's still very frustrating. And it does annoy me quite a bit. Sometimes. Now I know that the AI isn't a computer prone, obviously. However, sometimes it's just like, why the hell are you doing this? Oh, Snake is sending a fairly good attack. I know that those are spears, but again, it's going to soften up some of Richard's units. Plus he's destroying the towers and the walls, and Richard's going to struggle quite a bit to get this stone back. I don't think he's got wood. So, good luck. Oh, and the Abbot lost his cathedral. It's almost certainly good game for Abbot now. Although you could say the same about Richard and Snake.
Once more onto the breach.
Oh, Richard being tag teamed here. Taking a pounding from two lords at once. He's actually doing surprisingly well. Although if he does start to burn, that'll be, as I say, that's probably going to be it. I don't think it will kill him, but it's going to put him in a position where recovery is no longer an option. Longarm being useless again. I don't know. I don't know why Longarm hasn't done more to the Abbot. He had almost a guaranteed chance to kill him, and he takes so long to recruit that opportunity came and went. Certainly not enough stone coming in for Richard, and this is starting to look very bad for him, and it's game over for Richard. So I'm gonna call it now. Pig wins this. Even if Longarm had gold, even if Abbot had his cathedral, even if Snake had like 20k gold, it's all over.
A message from the pig. Everyone dies. A message from the Abbot. I must not alter it. I must be strong. A message from the Abbot. I must not falter. I must be strong.
I think as long as the next pig attack targets the Abbot should go down. So Snake is sending an attack. And yeah, didn't really achieve much. Although he did set the pig on fire. Now that is interesting. He's just bought the other teams a chance of winning. It's not a great chance, I still think Pig has by far the greatest advantages here. He's got the maces, he's got the crossbows, he's got his space to himself, plus he's got way more troops than anyone else right now. Longarm's a slow recruiter. Snake doesn't have the defences. Abbot's castle's open. Now Abbot should die here. And he did.
A message from the Abbot. I will remember this defeat, and I will pay you back. A message from the pig.
No prisoners. Everyone dies.
It's a shame that Longarm's harassing the snake. As I keep saying, he needs to start harassing Pig. So, Snake should definitely die here.
Once more onto the breach.
Although Snake is actually doing quite well. Snake lived. I'm impressed.
A message from the snake.
Yeah, Longarm killed Snake. Not a surprise he had the heavy infantry units. Those swordsmen just destroy anything that Snake has, really.
A message from the marshal.
Although, as I said before, now I think Longarm is in some serious trouble. Having said that, look at the gold difference. If he can keep harassing Pig and stopping him from really recruiting and building his resource buildings, maybe there's a chance. Although Pig has so many more units and Longarm is just so terribly slow. Ooh, Pig lost a lot of crossbows just then. Now, obviously Pig still has a huge force in here, so it's not just going to be a walk in the park for Longarm even after destroying all that. And I still say Pig has a large advantage. I will be really interested to see if Longarm can overcome the Pig's crossbows and maces. I really don't think his chances are great. Although he's doing so much better than I was expecting. Now obviously Longarm is one of those lords that you have to leave alone for a very long time for him to really do anything. And I guess he kind of has been. But we'll just have to wait and see. Also, the reality is, I think the only way Longarm can win this is if he manages to repel a pig attack and just counter-attack him. When Pig is finally able to attack, which should be soon, it's definitely going to be dangerous for Longarm. Oh yeah, could be all over for Longarm here. Although, having said that, it could be all over for Pig too. Although Pig did just send those back to deal with that, so it's less of a threat.
A message from the Martian. Things are going a bit pear-shaped.
Yes, they are. Pig defended the attack and now he's in quite... Oh, no, I was going to say he's in quite a good position, although he did manage to repel it just. Still, this is shockingly close. Like, you can really see as well the difference in speed between... although I was going to say between recruiting, however, then Longarm just got a massive boost. I guess it's because he's making his archers. Whereas Pig lost everything, so he's got to make the maces. Although Pig is keeping up. Or at least he was. As you saw though, if Pig had got through with those, maces, he would have killed. There's no way he wouldn't have. It's actually getting quite dangerous for Pig. This is interesting. Like, I would have said Longarm had 0 chance, even late game, of being a threat to the Pig. You know, his recruitment speed is horrible. And again, he should be dead. He survived by pure luck. I don't know, this is good. This is actually turning into a fantastic match. I'm enjoying this quite a bit, actually. I know it may be dragging on a little bit for some people. I'm not going to cut it, I don't think. So he half killed Pig. That's very impressive, even if he ends up losing. As I say, I am impressed. Very nicely done. Oh, set up over here. Now, obviously, this is something that Wolf does. Clearly, Longarm does it too. It's a very annoying thing to have happen. Especially if he makes a habit of it. It just means that this could drag on a little bit. Though, you see, he keeps killing off all of Pig's maces. Okay, I'm going to cut it here and I'll be back. Okay, so he brought most of his stuff forward that time, which is nice. Although, we'll see. He needs to, as before, he has to destroy this tower if he wants any chance at all of overcoming Pig. Unfortunately, he's walked all over the spike traps, so didn't play out at all. And now Pig has a huge advantage. $250 versus 190. I kind of feel like whoever attacks first loses, and I have a feeling that Longarm's about to lose here. Oh no, Longarm didn't attack, although it looks like he was going to. Longarm has the defenders to survive this. Those swords should make short work of the maces. Okay, another Pig attack coming. Once again, Longarm has a decent sized force. He should be able to defend from this, assuming he doesn't throw. He did a good job, held it off. Has the advantage again. I mean, again, this... well, I say again. I've said this before in videos, but this is kind of an issue when you have lords too far apart. And they're both performing quite well. Right? Oh wow. Longarm has brought his siege forward for once. It's been a long time. I haven't shown you all the attacks, there have been quite a few, and he's often setting up over here. Wow, looks like Longarm's actually going to take this. I'm honestly shocked. But I'm really pleased that that happened actually. I would have never in a million years said that Longarm could win that matchup. And that's considering that Longarm is actually decent late game. I just didn't think it would happen. So yeah, that was cool. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.